You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday,
September 3rd,
2020.
Perfect and beautiful. Hello! And welcome to Wasting All the Time, a podcast, season 2 of that podcast, which, is probably going to go just as long as season 1, which was 400 years. This is a red episode, meaning that I'm in charge. My name is John, and with me, as always, are my 3 compatriots, my 3 comrades, my 3 other things that are, generally friendly and maybe start with C. I don't know a lot of letters. First up, my right-hand man, Dave.
Hello, everybody. It's Dave.
Second, my other right-hand man, Cody.
Well, that's me, Cody.
And third, my other right-hand person, Jess.
That's me. Hello, I'm the Jess.
Okay, I don't know why you had to make it weird. I mean, you could have called us all a person.
I'm not a person, though.
I'm just really
Cody
concerned you right now, though, John, because you've got 3 right hands, and that's a few too many. And also, do you know the difference between left and right?
It's medical.
Okay.
The answer to your question is no, Jess. No.
Okay, all right, got it.
And we're going to waste all your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as often discussed on this podcast during this intro, this show is fully improvised, as I'm sure you can tell by now. We have no idea what we're going to say next, and we think that's funny, and we hope you do too. Our show is organized in segments, very much like certain citrus fruits.
Sorry, that was booze. I bumped a booze bottle.
Yeah, booze bottles, no segments on those. So do better, Cody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck off until
What if I take a bunch of booze bottles and tape them together?
You're looking a lot like a left hand right now, Cody.
Listen here, fuckface.
Don't worry, Cody. He doesn't know which one's left or right. You're safe.
Anyway, this is the first segment.
And now it's time for John to break shit down. Now entering the Jonologue.
So I want to talk a little bit about plastic plants, and then we can go back to whatever it was we were doing. Plastic plants are a wonderful way to accessorize in your home without having to worry about killing a living thing, which I know I tend to do whenever I have living real plants in my home. Now, the problem with plastic plants is that, even though they look like they are artificial, like they are non-living, they are in fact sentient beings that are put into your house to spy on you. No one quite knows where these reports go back to, but we do know that there's something in plastic plants that transmits a small, minute signal whenever in proximity to human beings. Now, there are many theories for why this happens, one of which is that it's all in my imagination. And to that I say, whatever, doctor. I know for a fact that plastic plants are in fact alive, and they've been, manufacturing themselves. If you go into most plastic plant factories, you will find that there are no actual human beings in the executive boardroom. It's all big plastic fiddly figs. And, you know, I think that's fine.
Aww.
Kawaii desu yo.
Aww.
So anyway, that's just, you know, something I've been thinking about a lot lately.
Very nice. That's I'm done thinking about it. Good job.
Yeah, it's good.
So now that that's out of the way, we can move it right along to our next segment, which is Fruitwards.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards, I say we go Fruitwards.
Well, now it's time to play Fruitwards. Fruitwards is a game we play utilizing cards of two kinds and colors. Red cards are nouns and green cards are adjectives. We will draw one card of each color and improvise a scene inspired by these words.
Yeah.
We, as we do not live in the Stone Age anymore, we no longer draw physical cards. Instead, we use this wonderful app developed by one of our patrons, the great, the one, the only, my fourth right hand, unexampled salt.
As opposed to your shy hand.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you.
I approve wholeheartedly.
Wait, now if you have 4 right hands, are you just like also, you don't know the difference between hands and feet?
I mean, that's very possible.
That may help solve this
I'm like,
anatomical nightmare.
I think, you know, my doctor might say something similar to that. But, you know, what does he know? Okay, so our words today are, interesting. Sabbathless, Huckster.
Sabbathless?
Sabbathless.
Sounds like an old fire and brimstone preacher yelling at people.
Without Sabbath or intermission of labor, hence without respite or rest.
So like I've been working the Sabbathless job all day.
I guess. And our second word is Huckster.
Huckster.
Oh.
McGee.
oh man.
I hardly know
Taking
her.
it back to that
Word.
corn convention.
A person who sells small items either door to door or from a stall or small store. Or promote
I
or
was a
sell
huckster.
something, typically a product of questionable value.
Yeah, I was a huckster once.
We are government employees.
It's fun.
Oh.
I still am. Excuse me.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Excuse me.
Mhm.
I noticed you
What's
were
up?
looking.
Spit it out, kid.
I noticed that you were looking at my flowers, and so you need to pay.
No, I don't know if I'm going to get any yet. See, I can't remember if my wife likes the petunias or the tulips. I don't know if I'm going to get any here, to be perfectly honest with you.
Well, I didn't say that you could have any. I said that you looked at them, and you have to now pay because you looked at my flowers. So
Oh, I have to wait a minute. This is like a flower museum. I mean,
it's a flower viewing. It says flowers for view.
Oh, I thought
Not
it was
for
flowers
sale.
for you with a really
That's-
scripty font.
No.
Oh,
I mean, I did want to make it funny, so I didn't write VIEW. I wrote VU. You know, view like a sky view or something. You know, something that people used to go to in cars for social distancing to watch movies. So it's flowers for view.
the before times. Okay.
Like,
Wow. I mean, that's only fair. The sign's up there. I mean, I guess. Okay. Do you take food credits? I have water credits. I have happy credits. They're not worth much anymore, but All right. What do you take? What's the damage? I guess, as the kids say.
Oh, so the damage is if you cannot pay with money, then I've got a truck out back, and it's got a very nice back area, and you can sit with other people who have unfortunately viewed my flowers and have not paid, and they will transport you to a place where you can pay off the flower viewing.
Okay, that all sounds fine except for the last part where you kind of just ambiguously said pay for the viewing. Like, what do you mean? How paying? What do you mean?
I mean,
I'm down for it. I got nothing to do today.
Okay, well then come with me. We'll talk about it while we are going to the very nice back end of a truck. We can talk and walk as the young people like I am say.
Hey, is this guy giving you trouble?
No, I just wanted to maybe buy some flowers, but I guess
not here, bud. Not here.
No,
just viewing only.
No, we did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I just don't really.
The truck.
He needs to go to the truck.
You got to go to the prison camp. I mean, the repayment center.
Prison camp.
The work.
I said repayment
facility.
That just that doesn't really seem like fair per se. Can we maybe we can work like a deal or something? I could like dance in front of your shop and be like, look at the flowers you have to pay.
No. Do you have any family or loved ones or next of kin, anything like that?
No, like none.
Okay,
except for my wife, who I was here to buy flowers for, which I definitely remembered.
Well, she's going to be wondering. All right, cool. Let's go out to the truck, buddy.
Do I have an option?
No, not.
Yeah,
no.
well, I mean, free will.
There's free will, but yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
Not really.
Eventually, if you don't get in the truck will find you. That's how it normally works.
Yeah, I always like to say, better to be in the truck than the truck be in you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means, but I agree.
It's one of my.
It's a good
one of my favorite sayings that you say.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I'm just here to enforce.
I mean, you're good. You're good at it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of interesting. You should say that. I'm kind of doubting that at the moment because you're still here.
I'm pretty stubborn. My wife calls me Mr. Stubborn because I'm stubborn sometimes. Like if she wants to, she's like, hey, let's go see my parents, and I'm like, and she's like, no, and I'm like, all right. It's really Sorry,
I suspect that your poignant anecdotes here is actually a ploy to get more viewing time on these flowers.
It's true, and the longer you are in front of the flowers, the more you have to work at the repayment facility.
Yep, you are racking up your debt to society right now, bub.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, aren't you also looking at the flowers?
I paid.
I didn't see you pay. You just walked up. You just walked up, and we're like,
it comes out of my paycheck.
Yeah.
Can it just come out of my paycheck?
Oh, crap.
Well, yeah. I guess we could employ you, and then yeah.
I did just fire the trash boy.
Oh, we do need a new trash boy.
Look at the flowers. Look at the flowers. No. So on the dancing, yes, no.
No, because you could like obscure the flowers. If you obscure the flowers, you're obscuring our profits. You cannot.
Yeah. Flora obscura.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could just flop around on the ground. I'm good at that too.
Flop around.
Oh, that could work.
Like this.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look. There are people across the street. They're looking at you. Oh, we've got 3 people. We've got 3 people looking at the flowers.
All right. I'm on it. They definitely saw the flowers.
They definitely saw the flowers.
Oh.
All right. I'm after them.
Okay.
The ground is hot. The ground is hot. Ow. Ooh.
You gotta keep going.
Wow.
Terribly strange.
Yeah.
Heyo.
That's what happens when you let me initiate a scene.
It was horrifying and I loved it.
Very fun. Well, that was Fruitwards. We hope you enjoyed that. And now it's time to move it along to our next segment, in which we check in with everybody to see what cool things that they've been doing since the last time we asked them what cool things they've been doing. That's right, it is time for What Have You Been Up To?
What have you been up to? What up have you been?
So, Cody, what have you been up to?
Oh my goodness. It has been like trying to do lots of art. That has been my big focus lately. I am in the middle still, I think even as of the last time, recording an audiobook. It's a ton of fun. I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about it. It's an author I've worked with before, super cool guy. I like doing that. Still Twitch streaming, twitch.tv/practicalrook. My brother and I started a YouTube channel, which I think I talked about, youtube.com/midtier entertainment. And I am doing a video series of, it's a D&D role-playing type game called Phoenix Dawn Command, which is based around storytelling and hands of cards, like special cards instead of like rolling dice and lots of character numbers. So I'm really excited about that. Really trying to lean into doing art that I like and that I think other people will enjoy, because otherwise the weight of the world kind of beats you down, and that's rough. And so I'm a part of we started like a network essentially of comedy and nerd things and creativity with our friends called Nerdhouse Entertainment.
Ooh.
It is amazing. Nerdhouseentertainment.com. Give you the old Chekaruski-outski. It's a ton of fun. Like, we have some really, really, really amazing, funny people. As part of it, Moral Combat is one of them, and I think one of their attractive, brilliant, virile hosts is in the chat right now. Yeah, so just trying to keep busy with doing stuff that I enjoy, and not just get bogged down in shit. And I had 2 power outages today at my house, so that was fun too.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, so this has been an advertisement that looks a lot like a Wasting All the Time show.
Nice. Oh, Jess, what have you been up to?
It's been a while since I've been here. Been up to a lot. Has been going on. But like what I'm focusing on right now is really getting back into art. Like, I'm trying to go on. It's gonna sound stupid, but I'm trying to.
No art is stupid.
No, what I'm about to say is gonna sound stupid. I'm like going on almost like a journey to rediscover like who I am as a person and what that means. And like what and who is Jess? Like reclaiming my own identity.
Yes.
It's a
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot, and
Yeah.
there's nothing better than having to spend half of a therapy session arguing with your therapist over identity and him clearly being right. Like, you're clearly wrong. and but you're like still trying to like argue, no, but this is why, and so it's okay because of this and this. And I'm going, no, none of that's okay. And I'm like, oh, but it is. Let me argue. Anyway, don't never argue with them. They're they're almost always, not almost always, they are right.
Yeah, it's really infuriating.
It is. It really is, because it's like, yeah, Yeah, so there's been a lot of like discovery, but what's coming of that, or what I am discovering because of that, is that I really, really miss drawing, and I miss making illustrations of things that I want to make instead of things that I'm hoping people will like.
Aha.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. So like I've started like doing some drawing stuff, and I'm finding like a lot of fulfillment through it. I'm also finding like where my anxiety with all of it lies and working through that. But one of the things I'm trying to do is I'm trying to start up like a little Twitch thing where I'll go online and I'll do digital drawing. And then people can just chill in the chat with me. And if they like say things in the chat, then I'll just draw whatever it is they say in the chat kind of thing. So it's more like an accountability.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's like I wanted to be like, it helps me be accountable for what I'm trying to do. And then I'll draw a hand turkey. Oh, thank you for plugging it, Stephen. You're better at it than I am. You can find me at Django136 on twitch.tv. Yeah, so it's fun. I'm also just running into the realization of like hardware issues, because my computer is like from 2013, and while it has, well, it's a MacBook with an actual NVIDIA video card in it, because I specifically made sure, because like 2013 I think was the last year, one of the only years that Apple did put an NVIDIA video card in things. That's what I put in it, which is the reason why it still works perfectly fine now.
Right.
So I'm just trying to figure that out, because like I'll start streaming, and within, I don't know, like 10 minutes, if that, with Stream OBS open, like I just hear the fans going. So I can do about like an hour of a stream before like my anxiety takes over, and I'm afraid like my computer's gonna go on fire.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
It's not the best for stream, but like I'm trying to figure it out. It's fine. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's in a way, maybe it's kind of neat to have that built-in time frame.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Or maybe I'm just talking
it
out
is
my
a
butt,
little
but-
short of a
Butt
time frame
talker.
for Twitch, especially for an art channel. What I'm noticing, at least, it's really short. Most art channel stuff goes for at least 2 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yours doesn't.
Yeah, but mine won't. And that's fine. And maybe one day it will go longer. Who knows?
Or maybe the trend on art channels will start to be closer to an hour.
Maybe.
Oh.
We'll start it.
Oh,
Do
well.
follow the Jess protocol.
Oh, dude. Yeah. But other than that, like, I've been learning to, I can play my ukulele now. And, well, I could play it before. Wait, hold on. I can strum and sing at the same time now. While doing it.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, like an actual strumming pattern, instead of like, I'm just gonna hit a chord and then sing some words and then hit the next chord. Like I'm actually strumming through the words, and it's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's advanced.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Cool. But yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Oh, and we are very glad to have you back, by the way.
Yes.
It is
Totes.
wonderful to be back, and I really appreciate being able to come back. And I just wanted to make sure that when I did, I was spreading happiness and joy and levity, and I'm very thankful.
Mission accomplished.
Awesome. Dave, or as some people never call you, Dave Pats.
I gave her the old Dave Pats.
What have you been up to?
Well, I I assembled a new computer desk for myself.
Ooh.
And it is basically what I wanted, which is always a good discovery to make at the end of purchasing and assembling furniture.
I agree.
Yeah, I have so much more room for activities now. It's pretty great. And I got a new chair, and I got one of those plastic floor mats so I can roll on the floor easier. I did it all by myself, and this is all up in
Very
the
cool.
second floor of my apartment. So the old desk I had to take downstairs, and the new desk I had to bring upstairs, and
Mm-hmm.
now my back is complaining, and I was
Yeah, that sounds about right.
thoroughly exhausted.
Now, earlier you mentioned a floor mat so you could roll around on the floor easily,
Yeah.
more easily. I assume you are referring to a chair and not your body.
Correct. I don't typically roll around on the floor sans chair.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I have a rolly task chair, and I got a nice wide 6-foot wide desk, so I can set things up sort of side by side. Now I can roll side to side and go to various parts. I'm doing it now. Here we go.
Whoa.
Wheeling by.
super smooth.
Yeah.
I could tell how super smooth that was.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so I'm happy. I got a new computer monitor too, and it's just acres of screen here. It's a
Ooh.
ton of fun.
Hectares, maybe? Hectors?
Ooh,
Ooh.
hectares, yes.
Oh, God. No, they're dropping like flies.
Yeah, that's honestly about it. I've been, working, and oh, John, the tomato plant that you gave me just ate shit.
Oh no!
No.
Yeah. But
Oh, I'm sorry.
no, that's all right. It's really crappy weather, and sometimes watering it once a day isn't the really everything that you need to do to keep something nurtured and alive.
Yeesh.
But that's what I was
What's
doing.
it doing? Is it like just fully dead, or?
At this point, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. The leaves started to die off and kind of get that sort of tan, and then like with holes in them, and it wasn't like
Oh,
it wasn't being eaten. It was just giving up its will to live.
Eesh.
And
No good.
Plant realized it was in 2020.
Oh man. And yeah, so that's about it. Not a whole lot, just doing the stuff and things.
Stuff and things. Always things and stuff.
Cannot go wrong
Yeah.
with thing stuffing.
Yeah. What about you?
Okay.
What about you, John?
Yes, enlighten us.
Well, I have been trying to keep my garden from melting and or catching on fire in the current heat wave.
Yeah.
So far, so good. I can tell they're not happy, but they are not dying. A little bit before this heat wave, we had a couple of days of much cooler weather. So I had, right before that, harvested just a boatload of tomatoes off my main tomato plant. It was like a little over 7 pounds, and I stewed them into tomato puree to jar up and freeze. And then we had that couple of days of cool weather, and every other tomato on that bush said, "Oh, cooler weather! I am going to ripen right now." And they all ripened together, and so I ended up like basically 2 weeks after I had already picked 7 pounds, ended up picking like 9 pounds and doing more tomato puree.
Yeah.
So once my wife is on a diet that allows her to eat spaghetti again, we're going to have a lot of really great spaghetti sauce. So that's exciting. And yeah, other than that, working from home still. Not a whole heck of a lot other than that. Garden exploits.
The Jonathan Hansen story.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of life stories today. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is going to be time in the next couple weeks, probably as soon as the the heat dies down even a little bit, it's going to be time to plan out my fall garden.
Yay!
So that's what we've all been up to. I hope you found that edifying. I hope you you care about us enough that you didn't just skip through that whole segment like I know you all do. Ungrateful bastards that you are.
They wouldn't do that.
Timestamps in the show notes.
They better not.
What's weird in the world today? Yeah. What's weird in the world today?
California City hunting aggressive turkey that forced park closure.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Officials in a California city said they are attempting to capture and relocate a wild turkey that was a longtime beloved resident before becoming so aggressive he forced the closure of a local park.
Jeez.
Residents of the Grand Lake neighborhood of Oakland said Gerald the turkey has been a longtime resident of the area and was beloved by locals before he started becoming territorial and aggressive toward humans earlier in the summer, about the time turkey mating season began. Gerald's behavior became so aggressive that city officials ordered the closing of the neighborhood's Morecambe Rose Garden. He's still there. Ann Dunn, director of Oakland Animal Services, told the East Bay Times. A Department of Fish and Wildlife officer tried to trap him and couldn't, so he gave up. Officials said efforts are underway to capture and relocate the turkey. Right now, the city of Oakland is trying to catch Gerald. Ken Paglia, spokesman for the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, told KGO TV. And if they do catch him, then my Department of Fish and Wildlife, has permission from an East Bay property owner to relocate Gerald there. Residents said Gerald's behavior calmed as turkey mating season came to a close, but officials said they still want him relocated in case he becomes aggressive again.
If only we could track this somehow.
Can't figure out when he's going to get aggressive.
Yeah. I also just... you probably heard in my reading, I love that both of the quotations feel like something from a horror movie. Like you can see them saying these things with a 1,000-yard stare. He's still there.
Well, it's been day 56. They haven't found us yet.
Nope. Probably pretty safe in here. Probably.
I'm pretty sure that this game of hide and seek. This might be the longest game I've ever participated in.
Oh, you didn't? You weren't at the big tournament back in '06?
Nah. I had come down with the shingles. So.
Oh.
Yeah. No one wants to hide with a shingle man.
No, God, no.
Yeah.
If I'd known you'd had shingles before this, I'd have kicked you out of this little friendship cubbyhole a long time ago.
Well, yeah, I mean, anyone can get it after you had the chicken pox, but
I mean, I haven't had it. I have a healthy immune system, but that's fine. It's fine. We're in the friendship cubbyhole.
You've never had the chicken pox?
No, I'm a good, God-fearing man, and he said, "Let he who is without sin cast the first chicken." And I know I ain't perfect. I sinned a bit, but I ain't never cast no chicken pox, so I ain't never got the pox.
Huh? I thought it was just it was a virus. What attacked your immune system and wreaked havoc on some of your white blood cells or whatnot. But I didn't know that it was because I had a chicken and I probably tossed it somewhere.
I mean,
y'all, park's closing. It's dusk. You guys got to clear out. Get out of the friendship cubby. Park's closing.
No, what if they see us though?
We're on day 56.
Yeah, ain't nobody seen us yet.
Hey, I'm just doing my job. I got to close the gate and everything, and you're not supposed to be in here.
Well, could you? What if you closed your eyes while you closed the gate, and then you're not going to see us being in the buddy cubby?
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
Technically correct.
I'll give that a go. Thanks for the advice.
Okay. No problem, Troy.
Man, you're good at this.
Yeah, this is why I wish I would have been there, not 6. Maybe that game would have still been going.
That's true. That's true. There were legends, the tales even of somebody, the great one, who may have hidden forever from everybody. But I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, because you can't find him. Do you think they actually just forgot about us? I mean, it's 56 days. Bruce, that's 56 days.
I know. It's like 3 weeks that we've been out here hiding, and nobody's seen anything nor hide nor hear of us. How do we not?
3 weeks. 3 weeks is only 21 days.
Are you absolutely certain about that?
Three times 7. That's 7 plus 7. That's 14 plus another 7. That's 21 days. It's 56.
Oh. See, I thought the week was when it went all the way around the sun, and so we've only been here for a couple of weeks, but it hasn't gone all the way around the sun, which must mean we're hiding pretty good. They haven't found nor hide nor hair of us. But you bring up this whole forgetting thing, which makes me a little wary.
Hey, y'all.
Right.
Hey, sorry. Look, it worked. Your idea worked at the gate, but then I got down the street. I was at the stop sign, and I remembered. I had forgotten, but I remembered you were here, and I could see you in my mind's eye.
Oh, right, Troy. Okay.
What if you just pretend you had a Fantasia and you couldn't see us because you can't visualize images that you can't see?
Like the movie? All right. But, okay.
Yeah, go home and watch Fantasia. The original Fantasia.
Oh, not 2000? Okay.
I mean, if you really want to, but you should probably watch the original first, Do comparison.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah.
And then you determine which one gets an A, and that's your A Fantasia.
Y'all have great ideas. I'm gonna give this one a good, honest try. I'll let you know how it goes.
All right.
Okay, thanks, Troy.
All right. Y'all have a good night. But don't be here after close.
We can't be because of fantasy. Okay. A Fantasia.
I learned something new about you every day. That means that now I know 56 individually new things about you, Bruce.
Oh, well, I try to be kind of a Renaissance man, be a little more interesting than I was the day before, be a better man than your father and all that.
Right.
Yep. What'd you say we're on 56?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, folks.
Troy, you scared the stuffing out of me. I thought you were Fantasian.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Did you? It was a yes or a no on the 2000 Fantasia 2000.
I think you need to watch it in chronological order.
Okay, so we got Fantasia 2000. Where does Fantasia no date fall?
No, chronological by release date. So I mean, if you really wanted to dig deep, I think you got to go onto YouTube and you have to see the Salvador Dali segment that Walt Disney wanted to have in the Fantasia movie, but then
okay,
Dali died, and then you do Fantasia, and then you do Fantasia 2000. And then you do Fantasia, the play, the off-Broadway play. And then you go through the Fantasia Memoriam art book. And then you have a Fantasia drink. Oh, that's right. I forgot the miniseries. That's right. That's the miniseries. Now, wait, are you talking about the CW miniseries, the USA Network miniseries, or the Quibbly miniseries?
The HBO Max miniseries, actually.
Oh, the HBO Max miniseries. Oh, yeah.
What about the Batman story, Mask of the Phantasm?
I mean,
I don't know where that one fits. Let me see. I guess it would be between.
I don't know if that one's in the Cosmere as such.
It would be before, but after.
Because you look at the cell shading animation, it's a little bit different than.
Yeah. You know what, Troy? Why don't we just come with you and we'll figure it out that way?
Oh, okay. That would be a big help.
We're just gonna come out of the hidey hole. We're gonna come out of the buddy hole.
All right. If you want to, I know you guys are pretty weird about staying there. So, but if you want to come out, yeah, great.
Just remember, you don't know where we are.
No.
Yeah.
So you're gonna follow me then?
Oh, yeah.
But we're gonna be hidden the whole time.
All right. And when at my house, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate you holding my hand through all this.
No problem, Troy.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Y'all have a good night. Follow me, and I'll know you're with me.
Okay.
Always.
Yeah.
Forever.
Amen.
Hi, Orville. I see him. I see him. They're coming out of the hill.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Ding. I was biding my time.
Man.
Okay, well, we are going to move it along to the final segment, the improv game of the week.
Yeah.
It's the improv game of the week.
Well, every week we choose an improv game and try to play it. And this week's improv game is Last Letter Scene.
Oh, right.
Yes. So, I did not bother to pull up the description for this game because it's fairly simple. A scene is played, and each line spoken must begin with the last letter of the previous line. So, for example, if I said the line, to be or not to be, that is the question, the next line would have to begin with the letter
Nether
N.
'tis nobler in the mind. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Nether, Minecraft.
Let's do kind of a more rapid fire version of this. Every time it gets screwed up, we start a new scene.
Ooh, okay.
All right, I like it.
Gutsy McGee over here.
And his band of traveling lizards.
Guts. Oh, lizards again.
Yeah, so can I pet the lizard?
Don't touch him. He's very finicky.
Yeah, okay. I was just asking, could have some signs posted.
Don't even think about picking him up either, because then he'll want to go gambling with you.
Understood.
Okay, new scene.
I didn't know.
Sorry, in my head, YA. Yeah.
No worries.
I can't believe how happy I am that you came.
Egad, I am glad of it too.
Oh, it is as though my heart is jumping out of my chest directly into your arms.
So, do you want me to hang the painting, like, right here, or over more in the living room?
My idea was to really just throw the painting on the ground.
Do you think that would be the best thing for oil on canvas?
Surely.
Yes, I see now. The carpet is quite plush.
How about you try the carpet a little bit and you can better assess its plushness.
I see what you're doing. And it's working because this is a very comfortable rug.
Right, I know. Okay, let's get this going.
Uh-oh.
New scene.
Yeah.
All right. Listen here, Antiquitus. You have to take this spear and you have to fight the entire enemy army.
Yes, sir.
Really, I'm not joking. All of them. Every last guy out there. There's like 40,000 of them.
My duty is to this country, and I will die upon this spear if I must.
That is technically accurate, although you're most likely to die on somebody else's spear.
Right. Noted.
Don't try to do any crazy heroics or anything where you're like, I stand for Rome. You're just going to die a lot faster.
That means I will die a good death. Thank you, sir.
Uh-oh.
No. New scene.
Hey, I'd like to audition for the band.
Do you play any instruments?
Some, dabble mostly. I think of myself as a singer.
Right. So we already have had, 4 singers try out so far. So what do you bring to the table?
Essentially, I bring a poise on stage and a presence that I think you'll find really irresistible.
Yeesh. Well, that's what the last 4 people said too.
Oh?
So why don't we, why don't you sing something for your audition here? Just to make sure we're, that you're worth,
Jesus, John.
anything.
Good. I'll bust out my favorite. This is an original tune, and I think you'll like it. Love is what I want. I want love. If you have some, I would like to share. You are lovely. You have hair.
Right. I'm going to stop you right now.
What I wanted is to be there. I'm sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, I'm going to stop you right there. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life.
Egads.
So, when can you start?
Thursday, I'll quit my job.
Baller.
Righteous.
Ding. Cool.
I was like, every line, I was like, is he going to come in now? Is he going to come in now?
Nope, I wanted to
Or
make
keep
you
singing.
suffer. Yeah. I was also waiting for words that didn't end in E. Because we did a lot of those.
Yeah.
And that was why I had my one little meltdown of, tacking on like single words there for a while. It's like, no, that ends with an E.
Oh, you were trying
That
to...
also ends with an E. I was trying to get like not even a specific letter, just not an E.
Well, I mean, E
Yeah.
gets thrown at the end of a lot of words. So
Oh yeah, big time. I learned that
big time. Yeah.
in school.
School.
Well, that would about wraps it up for the Improv Game of the Week. And wrapping up the Improv Game of the Week means that we are fast approaching wrapping up the podcast episode itself. That was our final segment, and so now we're going to go into this last bit. This is kind of like that weird bit on the bottom of the banana. I know bananas don't really have segments.
Or bottoms.
But this is... Yeah, this that little like nub thing that when you're a little kid, you're like, oh, that's gross. I don't
Why
like
do they
that.
have those?
the
So
asshole.
this is that part. This is that part of the episode. So thank you so much for joining us this evening, morning, afternoon. Endless, purgatorial, summer day, whatever it might be when you're listening to it. Thanks for spending it with us. So if there was anything about this episode that you enjoyed in particular, you can go to wastingallthetime/vote and let us know about it. We will put together a list of all the nominated scenes. You can come back and vote for your favorites at the end of the year, and we will put them together in a special where we count down the top 10 scenes of the year. It's always a lot of fun. You will enjoy it because that is required. And if there was anything about this episode that you disliked in particular, anything that you heard and it made you so angry that you decided you needed to go out and franchise a liquor store so that you could stock it specifically with alcohols that you have heard us express disgust over, just to make sure that your liquor store would be a place that none of us would ever go, so you would never have to see or hear us again. You can go ahead and tweet that to me at Jay Hansen himself. That is my personal Twitter, and I never check it.
Good advice.
And so, with all that, I have been your host for this episode, John. And I have been joined by my 3 right-hand people.
Excellent.
Dave,
Yep.
Cody,
Well, hey.
and Jess.
Yo, 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 Destiny.
You're all my favorite. And we wasted all the time.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Bon voyage.
But
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
Fruitwards.
Burst outwards.
Upwards, fruitwards, forwards, fruitwards, I, fruitwards, we, fruitwards. Ooh.
So far, so good. I can tell they're not happy, but they are not dying.
Just like me.
Yeah, I think. And
Oh
then,
God.
and it's funny. We had.
Oh, deep connection.
Oh,
I'm sorry, John. I didn't mean to derail you. I just
no, that's okay. And it's funny. We had,